A lonely stretch of Highway 191 in Utah has always been known for strange accidents, but nobody ever understood the real reason. Drivers reported losing exactly 30 minutes of time without remembering a single detail. One trucker, named Valerie Dawson, recorded her GPS as proof, showing the device jumping forward half an hour, while her truck never moved an inch. She felt like her body had frozen while her mind drifted into some dark, empty space. A retired police officer said he once chased a speeding car into that same highway only to watch it fade out like smoke. When he reached the spot, the road felt warm like something powerful had passed through seconds earlier. Locals warned travelers not to stop on the highway at night because the silence becomes so heavy that you can hear your heartbeat echo. Some claim the darkness bends around your headlights like it's alive. One night, a family driving home suddenly saw an old 1950s Ford parked sideways across the road with its lights flashing. When they stepped out to help, the car vanished, leaving tire marks from a vehicle that couldn't exist anymore. A scientist from the University of Utah placed motion sensors along the highway and discovered time-stamped gaps where minutes simply disappeared. He said the area behaves like a thin spot in reality. Yet, the most terrifying case came from a biker named Lenny, who reported seeing a copy of himself standing in the middle of the road. The figure stared at him silently before flickering away like a glitch. When Lenny checked his helmet cam later, the video showed two of him in the same frame for just 1 second. Investigators tried to analyze it but said the footage breaks known physics. A group of hikers once followed strange blue lights into the desert and found an abandoned campsite full of old 1980s gear. The food was still warm, as if the campers had just stepped away seconds earlier. Footprints around the site suddenly stopped in the middle of open sand, as if the people vanished mid-step. A faint humming sound followed the hikers all the way back to their car. State troopers found a notebook near mile marker 46 that read, "We keep coming back here, but the world keeps changing." It was written in different styles by the same person, dated 10 years apart. Another entry said, "The road chooses who returns and who doesn't." Troopers sealed the notebook away, without explanation. At 3:12 a.m. one winter night, the entire highway lit up with white light brighter than day. Satellite images later showed the road completely gone for 3 minutes. It reappeared exactly as it was, with no damage. Engineers studying the satellite glitch said something replaced the terrain temporarily, but officials denied everything. A trucker once recorded weird figures running alongside his vehicle at impossible speed. They looked human, but had empty, glowing eyes. They disappeared the moment he turned his high beams on. When he reached the next gas station, the attendant said, "You're the 4th person this week to see them." Missing person case returned when a woman was found walking along Highway 191 after disappearing 30 years earlier. She looked exactly the same age she was on the day she vanished. She whispered, "It hasn't been 30 years. It's still the same night." Authorities covered up her identity and moved her to a private facility. Scientists think the highway is a natural time fracture, an accidental doorway where past and present mix. But the government denies it exists. Drivers who lose those 30 minutes say the same final sentence: "I wasn't alone in the dark. Something watched me the whole time."